So hey there everyone, as always, welcome to the channel. My name is Rich, I'm the channel host, and normally we're talking about growing and building our small to medium drone businesses. Right now, to be honest with you, what I'm doing is killing time. I've got a medical procedure this afternoon, and I decided to play with some files, some flights from earlier in the week, and I said, hey, I'll share this with you guys because I'm messing around with this. So this is one of our job sites, of course, and we've got, I think it's 53 or 54 new homes going in total. And every other week we do flights for our clients. We do maps, we do models. We've got 3D models up on Sketchfab. We have still images of the progress of the overall site. And of course, we've got progression flights as well. So we're doing mapping and modeling with the Mavic 3. Mavic 3E, I should say. So this morning, because I can't drink anything or eat anything or anything, until later in the afternoon, so I'm getting a little fidgety, and I said, let's play with some of the newest files. We had some weather issues over the weekend, so we went out 3 different days. Looked like we had something good going on Saturday, and then we got there and the winds started blasting. Hey, welcome to Northern Arizona. And then Sunday, we looked like we had some breaks in the clouds, drove up to the location, a little bit of a drive, got out, started getting ready, and then the giant black cloud came over one of the ridges, and I felt raindrops. So fortunately, we didn't even really start. And finally, the other day, we got back out there. The winds were fine. And we did some extra video work for the clients. We just captured some more stuff, and we were playing with some of our flight paths again. But so I decided, we've already delivered to the clients, but then I was just playing around with some concepts. And one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, I am going to change the screen here so it's not me on one side. I want the full screen going on. So let's go to OBS and let's change it to that full screen. There we go. So now you're just seeing. So we're in Final Cut. So this is some of the video from the job site. And you can see I've got things highlighted down here because I was getting them ready to export. But I thought I'd back it up just a bit and show you what I was up to. So normally this particular client does like tracking widgets, tracking plugins, I should say. And they have some particular ones they like. But I was just thinking about the, what do we call it? Motion tracker. So there is the motion tracker. Let's, there we go. Now I got to scroll down for you. Just finding it. So this is Mtracker 3D. And this is, let's zoom down here. So this is a video effect, and with it, you can do overlays on properties to, show the approximate area. And I decided let's have a little fun with this. I haven't done this in a while. So looking up on screen, I am just going to have the drone lift off. And you can see on the timeline, it's about to have something Irwin Way. So here we can see and we've got these lines, and we've got lines along the edges of the property. Not exactly perfect, but it gives you the idea of where the homes are going and also where they are along the road that was cut in. So this is called Mtracker 3D. Many of you have probably seen it before, but I haven't done a video on it in quite a while. What's awesome with this is that you can pick out an area that you want to display. Maybe you're flying above a new home construction area and you want to put labels on it, fly around it. Well, you can do that with the Mtracker 3D. It's pretty slick. I do have another video on YouTube, and I'll put that down in the show notes, actually doing a walkthrough tutorial with this. There's a lot going on with this, to be honest. So it's not a jump right in kind of thing. You're going to play around with this a little bit before you get going. In addition to the Mtracker 3D, we do have the area tracker. That's what this is. And we've got their standard 3D tracker as well. This is a very powerful suite here. So if you're wanting to put labels or track motion, this might be something of interest to you. And once again, it's Mtracker 3D if you're going out looking that up. But let me just hit the button here. So Irwin Way, that's it. That is the name of this road and where some of the homes are going. And now we're going to have a second one, Irwin Way again. It does slow things down a little bit. It slows your editing down a good bit if you're not very familiar with this. Since I haven't played with this in months, it took me a little more time than it should have, but I started getting the hang of it again. And here we go. We've got another Irwin Way coming back. So there's that label, and let's just continue on with this. So you can see, this is the area with the most new construction going on right now. And I'm just going to have it where the drone's flying over both Irwin Way and Sassabee Circle. It kind of sounds sassy. So there we go. There's the Sassabee Circle. Those people are going to be living right on the golf course there. Well, really close at least. So this is something you can do as a progression flight. Maybe you've got a flight that you do over and over again. And maybe after that flight, when you're doing your information for the progression, you might want to add some of these tracking areas. So we've got Sassabee Circle now that came up, and we've got these little lines here. And as you can see, over on the left-hand side where we've got our titles, this is the Mtracker 3D area. So these are all the things that we could overlay. You can overlay colors on this as well. And well, there you go. So in continuing on this, I was just playing with this morning, and I'm probably going to continue playing with it later. One of the things that this particular client really likes, they feel it's an easier read for them, and that's cool, is right here, the callout pop. So the callout pop can also be used as a tracking device as well. And now I'm just going to scroll down to the one that we always use for them. And here we go. So let's say we just wanted a really quick text area, draw attention to something. I'm going to click this and drag it. So I'm just dragging this one over. And that seems to be a little too big in my mind. Change duration here. Yeah, let's make that 5 minutes instead of 10, or 5 seconds instead of 10. So here we have the callout pop, and it has an area. You can define an area with this, and then you can also put written words in here that go along with where this thing is hanging out. Let's just scroll this back a bit, and I'm going to pull that back as well. And now let's use this house that's still under construction. Boop, boop. There we go. And then where I want to position the text. And let's go over here. This is not a tutorial here, but you're getting some ideas. So if you have questions or comments, put them down below if you're interested in using either of these for motion tracking. So I'm going to do hi. And all right, that looks like it tracked pretty well. And with that in mind, I'm going to move my position. And I'm going to go up to the text and text. Let's just, there we go. So there we go. Now we've got text for callout pop. Let's see how this works. I'm going to hit this, and there it goes. So it is locked onto that house over there on the right. And so that was all right. I think I'd want to do some more cleanup with that. But so just to let you know, this particular client, we have little callout pops for them, identifying homes that are complete, homes that are not complete, areas coming in. You can use these callout pops for anything, and they do track motion, just like the Motion Tracker 3D that we just had up. So if we wanted to put something else up in here, we could easily, let's grab one more. Yep. And we're gonna, 10 seconds again. Wow. This thing is just, I did it wrong. 5. There we go. So 5 seconds. And what I want to do here, let's lock on. I'm going to pull it back just a little bit more. And let's go ahead and lock on to this home. And sometimes it's hard to lock on to items because of shadows or other things popping up. I'm just moving the position out right now, but let's have it track on that home. And let's go ahead and do a track forward and see how it does. Doing good, doing good. All right, I like that. Maybe I'm going to take that position icon and high above. So there we go. And let's play this, shall we? High above, and the button is still down there. It's a little squiggly down there. It was shaking a little bit. So maybe we could do a better uh, better setup on this. Maybe I'll pull this down just a bit and just get a little more. And what we're looking for is higher contrast usually to get this one to work well. And that looks great, 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 and gone. All right, let's play it. So there we go. It's locked right on the house. So that's how we do a lot of the identifications for this particular client. And so this morning, since I'm stuck waiting to go do my surgery thing, I got to occupy myself a bit. I can't have water for several more hours. But okay, I just wanted to share this, something different. If you're doing progression reporting, if you're documenting large-scale areas, maybe some of these trackers, like the Mtracker 3D, will be of interest to you. So check them out, and I'm going to put the links down below in this as well for you. All right, everybody, we'll see you again soon.